you know for sure when a company that was on its deathbed has made a miraculous recovery? That's the question we need to answer when it comes to Bausch Health Companies, a.k.a. the pharmaceutical business formerly known as Valeant. You remember Valeant. Hey, this is a drug company that grew by leaps and bounds thanks to a series of acquisitions, but eventually it flew too close to the sun. Valeant's business imploded due to a mixture of corporate malfeasance and bad strategy, and the stock came plunging back to earth. So in the spring of 2016, they did a big house cleaning, and they brought in a new CEO, Joe Papa from Perrigo. Since then, he has done an incredible job, selling off businesses to clean up the company's hideous balance sheet, focusing on a couple of core franchises, eye care, gastrointestinal health, changing the name to Bausch Health after the company's well-respected Bausch & Lomb brand, doing some dermatological stuff, too. Under Papa's leadership, the stock has rallied from, get this, about 170% from its April 2017 lows. When we checked in with him last, he'd already made tremendous progress, turning this once-ailing company into an actual organic grower. Then last week, we got another very positive development. Bausch reached a really important settlement with Teva's activist unit over Xifaxan. Here we go. This is an irritable bowel syndrome drug that will keep the drug on patent. Incredible. Next 10 years. So that's why the stock folded nearly 14% on the news. Well, since then, it's pulled back somewhat. Can this be just the beginning? Let's take a closer look with Joe Papa, the chairman and CEO of Bausch & Lomb, Bausch Health Companies now, to hear more about the settlement and what it means for the company, as well as all the new drugs. Mr. Papa, welcome back to Mad Money.
Hi, Jim.
Thank you, Joe.
Good to be here.
All right, Joe, you said at the beginning you would try to fix the balance sheet. You've paid down $7 billion in debt. You still say you're too debt-laden. You say that. You said you would do what was necessary for the divestitures. You said that you would do good in pricing, which you have. Then you said you would settle the lawsuits. This lawsuit was the big one to settle, wasn't it?
Absolutely. My legal team has just done an outstanding job in dealing with some of these legacy issues, of which this settlement of Xifaxan was one example. What importantly this does is we think it's good news for patients because it gives us an additional 10 years to develop new indications for patients, continue to invest research and development dollars. But it's also good for the Bausch Health shareholders because what it does is it removes the uncertainty in the marketplace, which allows us to continue to invest in the product and, importantly, come out with new indications.
Well, I think that you can't emphasize how important this is because you have people like a fellow like a Piper Jaffray analyst who had just been negative. He said, look, we have upgrading BHC, raising the price target. There really was nothing you do. You have to, I love this, time to lay down our weapons because now the focus is on your new products. You got to go over them because they're pretty substantial.
Absolutely. We've been very fortunate. We've been investing in research and development. This year alone, research and development will be up about 15% versus last year, all targeted towards bringing out new products. So, for example, we're launching a new silicone hydrogel daily contact lens. We're launching it in Asia. We're really excited about what that means. We launched a new product, Vyzulta. Vyzulta is for the treatment of glaucoma, intraocular pressure in the glaucoma. It's got good momentum, and we think 2019 will be an even better year. One of the important ones we have is Lumify. Right. Very good product. It's now been in the market since May, and already it is the #1 physician-recommended product for the treatment of red eyes, and it is already at over 20% share of the market.
I'm a user because I don't sleep and it doesn't stink, and that's why I like it.
We're glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. We've also launched new contact lenses, BioTrue Ultra for ultra multifocal and the toric lenses. So we've got a lot of things happening, and even some new ones. Altrino just approved for our dermatology, for our retinoid products. So we're really excited about what this means for our future and the excitement that we're starting to turn the company around. We're 2 years into a multi-year plan, but importantly, in the last 2 quarters, we've shown organic growth for the first time since 2015.
You said on this call that you think the divestitures are pretty much done. You feel that you can, through EBITDA, actually pay down more debt?
Yeah, we think the best way to pay down debt, obviously, is to grow the EBITDA, grow the earnings of our company, and by doing that, take that cash, put it towards debt. So we think we do not feel we need to sell anything right now. Obviously, if someone comes to us and they say, we'll offer you a great price for a company or a product, we have to think about that and listen. But right now, we do not feel compelled to sell anything, which puts us in a much stronger position.
Okay, Joe, why does the analyst seem to always want you to sell the company? I mean, you've done everything that every analyst has asked. Why don't they give you a chance to run the company?
Well, I think what I can only focus on, Jim, is running the company to the best of the ability. If someone comes to us and they say, we want to offer you a price of X for the company, that's a good price, we obviously have to listen. So, we're a public company. Every day a public company is for sale. But the reality is that what we're focused on today is just continuing to improve the operational efficiency of this company, and that's paying down the debt, getting rid of the legacy problem, and starting to grow again.
Well, you're a man of your word. I remember when I questioned all three of those, and you've been able to deliver, and this litigation settlement is gigantic, guys. That's Joe Poppies, the CEO and chairman of Bausch Health Companies. Wasn't called that when we saw you last. Now it is. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.